so it's morning. Let's line everything up. Okay, starting with the feet, nice and grounded, all four corners. Hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders as the palms face forward. Lots of room to breathe, so let's smooth out the breath. And as we move into waxing crescent phase of the moon gets gradually brighter. So let's let the breath get gradually deeper. Exhaling slowly. Of course, we want the breath to go into the belly, so diaphragmatic breathing. Gradually increasing the depth of the breath. Feeling it start to travel all through the body to the tips of the toes, the tips of the fingers, crown of the head. And we'll be seeing the crescent appear several times in today's practice. Let's start by just adding some arms to this breath. Turn your palms out, inhale, float the arms up, palms touch, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, draw energy up, capture it between your hands, and bring it to your heart. And try that 2 more times. See how grounded you can keep your feet even as your arms lift. So the upper body lifts, the lower body stays super grounded. And the next time you find your hands to your heart, just go ahead and turn your gaze toward your fingertips. And if you have an intention for today's practice or for your week ahead, your day ahead, go ahead and just breathe into that. And then inhale, fingertips up toward the sky, and exhale, hands down by your side. So go ahead and take your feet hip-width distance apart, a little wider than hip-width maybe, and let the knees and hips bend, just loosening things up here. Okay, and we're going to move into our spinal series with soft knees, okay, soft hips, hands to the thighs. Exhale into cat, and then arms up and back into cow. Exhale, forward cat. Inhale, open big cow. And the next time you find yourself forward in the cat with your hands on your thighs, go ahead, tuck your chin and start to roll up slowly, coming to a long spine, and roll those shoulders back a few times and forward a few times. Okay, so now we're going to move into crescent. For this, we want the feet now hip-width distance apart and very grounded. As we tilt the body side to side, we want the feet to stay grounded. So inhale, float the arms up. Now your arms could be here or they could be way up. Interlace your fingers, point your index fingers to the sky, and we do crescent tilt side to side. Starting out slowly, letting the body know, here's what we're doing. Waking up. the side body, and we're taking the ribs away from the hips here. So we want the feet to stay grounded so that we're not doing this, we're feeling the tilt. And as you go through this and your body starts waking up and the tilt starts waking up, maybe you slow it down and go a little deeper. And you're finding your depth. Now let's take it over to the left and stay there. Ground through the right foot. Release both arms parallel to the earth. Press your left fingertips away from you. And take your right shoulder behind. Shine your heart up to the sky. Come center and interlace your fingers once again. Tilt to the right, staying here. Arms parallel to the earth, right fingertips press away. Left shoulder goes back as the heart opens. Inhale, center, arms up, and just let it go. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we'll take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance, back to those soft knees and hips now for our twists. So hands to the thighs and just open back on the right. And exhale the hand forward. Twist open to the left and left hand comes back. And this is what we're doing. So we're opening and coming back. We're a little softer in the lower body now, so there's more movement. The next time you're twisted back to the right, just stay here for a moment, lengthen as much as you can and twist a little deeper. The arms are down here. And then come back up, center, right arm down. We'll take the left arm up and back, stay here, draw the ribs away from the hips and maybe deepen a bit. And bring it forward, okay? So this time we're going to do that with the arms long. Take both arms up, inhale, and then twist open to the right. Extend, draw the ribs away from the hips. Exhale into any space that you find. Take your gaze towards your right fingertips. Stay here, take your gaze to the left. And take your gaze back to the right. Bring the arms up, inhale, and with long arms, twist left. First thing we want to do, lift the ribs away from the hips, deepen a bit, turn your gaze to the left. Now as you exhale, turn your gaze to the right. And on your next exhale, gaze back to the left, arms up, inhale, whoosh, let it go. All right, inhale and exhale. Let's find mountain pose, either legs touching, toes together, or from legs, feet hip width distance apart. Defocus or close your eyes and see if you can feel that energy moving through you. And then let's come to the top of the mat. Find mountain pose here. Float the arms up, inhale. Exhale, soft swan dive, very soft. So let the knees and hips be soft here. Go high, low, anywhere in between. And then a nice soft half lift here. Shine your heart forward. Sink your fingertips down to the mat as you bend the knees and hips and find your way to downward facing dog. Yep. And then we're going to take a moment to notice any points in the down dog that feel like they're taking extra pressure. And let's even out that down dog as we start to pedal the feet. Press one heel down and hold. Switch, press the other heel down and hold. Press Both heels down and hold. And let's sit off to the side and find seated mountain pose. Nice long spine. Inhale and exhale, feet are flexed. Palms out. Let's gather some energy from the earth. Inhale, float the arms up. Turn your palms out, and even as you exhale, continue lengthening the spine, pressing the crown of your head toward the sky. Fingertips gently touch down. And one more time, fill your body with energy from the earth. Inhale. And exhale, lengthening the spine, crown of head toward the sky. Fingertips gently down. And release and shake it out. Okay, so we are going to move into some core work now. Go ahead and bend your knees and bring your feet hip-width distance apart. Okay. All right. So we're going to bring the arms forward and lean back. Lean back, find your core engagement this morning, find your core challenge point, and take it up. All right, so this is fine to do with a long spine. Just take it back and up. Okay. All right, so now, moving on from that, we're going to hold the back of the thighs here. Okay. And take the right leg up. Now take the arms forward. We're in boat. We're going to lean slightly back till we feel our core engage. Come up and bring the right foot down. Okay, holding on to the hamstrings, left leg up, arms forward. And feel the core engage. Just keep the left leg where it is as you come back. And bring it up. Okay, is that working okay? Let's combine without holding on now. As you lean back, take your right leg up. Bring it down. As you lean back, take your left leg up. Bring it down. Let's do that again. Right. The spine is staying long through the whole thing. The core is staying engaged. And up and left. And up. Let's take it back. Right leg up. And from right here, just tap the toe down and up. The only thing that's moving is the lower half of your right leg. That was 3. Let's do 4. And bring it up. Take it back smoothly. Left leg up. Stay here. Tapping down and up. And bring it down. Woo. Take a little break here. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to see how double leg works. Remember, you can stay at any other version that we do. Okay, so let's hold on to the hamstrings, take it back into that core engagement, and raise the right leg. Now, see about raising the left leg and draw the arms forward. Woo! And bring it down. Let's do that starting on the left. So take it back. We're gently holding the hamstrings, left leg, right leg, release the arms, and down. All right, you can go back to alternating at any time. We're going to try taking it back all at once, 2 legs, arms long, tap, and up. You could do 2 right and 2 left from here, or you could do 4 doubles. 3, and 4, and release. We're going to do that one more time. If you're doing doubles, it'll be 4 doubles. If you did 2 right, 2 left Whatever side you started on the last time, start on your other side. Okay, let's take it back. 2 legs up, and it's tap. 2, 3, and 4. And bring it up. Woo, release. Just move around. Let your body release. Inhale and exhale. All right, so that core is waking up. Let's go ahead and do some oblique work while we're here. The feet are planted, knees are bent, okay? Arms are forward. We're going to lean into it, taking the right arm back, left arm forward, and up. Lean into it, left arm back, right arm stays forward, and up. Let's go right arm back, add the right leg, and in, left arm back, add the left leg, and in, right arm, right leg, and in, left arm, left leg, and in, right arm, right leg, in, left arm, left leg, in. Take it back to the right now and hold, and tap your right toes down and up 4 times. 2, 3, 4, and bring it in. Take it to the left. Hold, tap down and up 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it center. Whew. Release, inhale and exhale, and just for fun, we're going to try twisting to the right and take both legs up. Okay, let's see how that works. Arms up, back to the right, 2 legs, and bring it in. Back to the left, 2 legs. Go back to alternating if this isn't fun for you. All right, back to the right, 2 legs, and up. Back to the left, 2, and up. Okay, should we try a couple of taps here? Let's take it to the right, tap. 2, 3, 4, and up. And one more thing, to the left, up. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Woo. All right, let's sit up nice and tall here and take a few breaths. So we're going to release the hips now, starting with some circles. If you can cross your legs, go ahead and cross your legs. If you prefer to keep your legs straight, do that. Okay, hands on the knees if your legs are crossed, hands on the thighs if your legs are straight. Inhale, long spine. Take your body forward in space to the right, back, and to the left. So we're making big circles. Notice the hip release. And then the next time you're forward, hold and go the opposite direction. So to the left, back, and to the right. And the next time you're forward, hold and sit up. We're going to do that again. Change the cross of your legs. Of course, if your legs are straight, you'll just leave them that way, okay? So your other leg is in front now. Inhale, long spine forward and right, back, left, center. And the next time you're forward, pause and go the other direction. Left, back, right, center. And the next time you're forward, pause and then come back to long spine, inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to be doing crescent lunges, so that's going to open the front hip flexors very well for us. So we'll work on those when we get there. Let's come to tabletop now. Find knee up or knee down plank. So I fell on my way to the pool the other day and my knee is a little sensitive here. So I'll be doing knee up planks. Being on my knees doesn't feel great to me right now. Knees up or knees down, and we're going push up to hips toward heels. Push up, hips toward heels. So strengthening the arms, continuing to loosen up the hips. And after your next push-up, find your way to child's pose. All right, so now we have our forehead connected to the mat or maybe resting on our hands. We definitely want the head resting. And it's a good opportunity to revisit any intention that you have and see the light as it grows this week, the light of the moon, the light helping to bring your intention to life. And then start to make your way to downward facing dog. As those heels drift toward the earth, notice the lengthening in the back of the legs. And we'll start to walk the feet to the hands, taking them a little wider as you go, till you wind up with your feet mat width distance apart. Bring your forearms to your thighs, press your palms together, bring your hands to your heart, exhale. And then as you inhale, lift fingertips up, exhaling, mountain pose. And just take a moment to scan, see how things are feeling here. See if you can feel your energy move. The breath filling the whole body. And we'll come to the top of the mat. We're going to be working on high crescent lunge. High crescent, so it's definitely a balance pose. All right, so let's find the top of the mat. Okay, and if you like to have something nearby to steady yourself just in case anything, you can do that. Okay, so we're mountain pose at the top of the mat. Just bring your hands to your hips for a moment. Step all the way back with your right leg as far as you can. And the heel stays lifted. Left knee over left ankle. Your body is facing forward here. Okay? Magnetize your thighs toward each other for some more stability. If you start feeling wobbly, you can always bring your back heel down. Okay? And let's go ahead and lengthen the arms by the ears, put lots of length in the spine, and bring the arms up for crescent lunge. High crescent lunge here. Okay, let's step forward. And we'll reset, mountain pose, big step back with the left leg, left heel is up, right knee is bent. Body's facing forward, long through the spine, arms up. And step forward. Good. And shake it out. So the high crescent lunge is going to be an option in our second round of the sun salutation. Okay, let's get ready for sun A. Feet hip-width distance apart. Inhale and exhale. Float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Keep your legs straight. Fold from the hips. Spine is long. Head can be above the heart. You can go halfway. You can go low. Keep your legs straight as you shine your heart forward to half lift. Now bend at the knees and hips. We're going to start with low crescent lunge. Bring your fingertips down. Take your right leg back and bring your knee down. If you don't have enough padding for your knee, then go ahead and you can flip the side of your mat. I'm just going to keep this knee up for reasons I've already mentioned, and then float the arm up, arms up. Low crescent lunge here. Bring your hands down, plank. Chaturanga. All right, let's go ahead and find cobra. Nice. Gentle cobra. Lift your hands and release. This time we're going to lift the hands first and come into gentle cobra. And release. Find your way to down dog. All right, take some settling breaths in your down dog here. Now take your right leg up to hip height. Step forward with your right foot. Bring your left knee down. Low crescent lunge with the left knee behind. So you can feel what it's doing for that front hip flexor here. The hips are moving forward. Right knee is over the right ankle. Arms are up. Front hip flexor. Bring your hands down. Now tuck your back toes. Lift that back knee. Engage your whole body, super strong. One giant step. Back foot to front, half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. So this time we'll be starting on the left, and that high crescent lunge is an option. It's also an option to bring your knee back down, right? Okay. Feet hip width. Find mountain pose. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift with straight legs. Bend the knees and hips, fingertips down. This time we step back with the left leg. Enjoy that lunge for a moment. Magnetize the thighs toward each other. Get yourself really balanced here and carefully start to float the arms up. You can modify, you can change this if you start to feel unbalanced. High crescent lunge here. Bring the fingertips down and come into plank. Knees up or down, always an option with your plank. If your knees are up in your plank, go ahead and roll to the very tips of your feet. It draws you a little farther forward in space, the tips of your toes, and take it down. Okay, so we'll deepen that cobra a bit. Point your toes behind you. Take your hands a little below the shoulders, a few inches below the shoulders. Shoulders toward the ears, down the spine. This time, use your hands a little to help you lift your heart. And release. We're just going to do that 2 more times, up and down. Get a little flowiness to it. Okay, so we're lifting and down. And one more time, lift and down. Now take your hands back under your shoulders. Find your way to down dog. So start to feel evenness in your down dog. Notice if one point of contact is grounding a little harder or more forcefully than another. Try and balance things out in your down dog. Take your left leg up. Take a big step forward. Keep that back heel lifted. You can always bring your back knee down. Thighs are magnetizing toward each other. Carefully up into high crescent lunge. Hands down. Big step forward. Half lift. Forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And let's find mountain pose. Taking another opportunity to notice how the energy is moving. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's shake things out. All right, we're going to work on our tree today. So let's ground through the feet. The feet are about hip-width distance apart. Ground through the feet and set things up for balance. Starting with the foundation. Lift the toes, spread them out, bring them back down, widely spread, okay? And then draw energy up through the legs, line everything up. Okay, so that's our foundation. Now we need a drishti, a spot that isn't moving to take the gaze to. And then we'll take a big inhale through the nose and calm the mind with a big exhale through the mouth. Just let go. So we've just let go of any kind of like, oh, balance, you know. Let's let the body know what we're going to be asking it to do. So hands to the hips, take the right heel up, okay? If you just sank into your left leg, bring that left leg back to engagement and bring your right heel to your right leg. Right knee opens, but the hips stay forward, so we're not doing this, okay? And now if you feel like it's right for you, just slide your foot up your leg and bring your hands to your heart. And release. All right. Might have looked like I was falling over there, but I was previewing the next set. No, I was falling over. That happens, right? Okay, here we go. Left heel up, heel to leg, knee out, right leg straight and strong. Maybe you're ready. Maybe you're ready. Maybe not. Just stay where you were and think about getting ready. And release. All right, you guys know chair, so go ahead. Come into chair. Come into your tree. Happy Monday. And release. And tree on the left. And release. Okay, now we're going to add some arms to our tree. Okay, so let's come into tree on the right. Get set here. And just open the arms and bring them back to your heart. Open the arms and bring them back to your heart. One more time, open and back to the heart and reset. Okay, now we're going to add the right leg to that movement. Okay, so come into tree, open and in, out and in, one more, out and in, and come back, reset. Okay, ready on the left, tree, just arms. 1 and 2 and 3 and reset. Add the left leg now, tree. 1 and 2 and open and take it down, shake it out. All right, you're going to do 1 tree on the right, 1 tree on the left. If you're doing the open and just stay there until you count to either 10 or you feel like you're falling out of it, okay? So ready, 1 right, 1 left. When you're ready. Great, and get ready to do your left now. And prepare to bring it in and come back to standing. Inhale and exhale. All right, so I know you guys could have stood there in tree for the next 20 minutes, but that was a hopefully good balanced situation for everybody. Let's go ahead and breathe here. Inhale and exhale. All right, and we're going to step wide for a little triangle. So let's step the legs wide, turn your right toes to the right. The legs will stay straight here, okay? Hips are balanced, right? So the pelvis is level, arms are out, okay? Let's reach to the right and back. Reach right and back. Reach right and back. Now reach, reach, reach to the right. Drop the right hand to the leg with the palm facing out so the leg is gentle, the arm is gentle on the leg. And take your left arm up, shoulders are stacked. Gaze toward your right toes. Gaze toward your left toes. Gaze toward the center. And then gaze towards your left fingertips. Inhale and exhale and come on up. We're going to go back to triangle now. Reach, reach, reach. Shoulders are stacked, legs are straight. Take your gaze to center. Float your right arm parallel to the earth, left arm parallel to the right, and lift. Left toes forward, right toes in at an angle, arms out, reach, and release. Reach, and release. Reach and release. Reach, reach, reach. Left hand down, palm out. Right arm up. Gaze towards your left toes. Center. Right fingertips. And come up. Moving back into triangle on the left. Gaze center, left arm parallel, right arm parallel, reach up, 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 inhale, all 10 toes forward, maybe even slightly in. Inhale, exhale, fold over your hip creases. Do you want to go high, medium, low? Take your forward fold. Notice your hamstrings here. Bring your hands to your hips, come halfway up, press through the feet, come the rest of the way up. We're going to leave the legs just how they are right now. Inhale, float the arms up again. Exhale, swan dive. Bring your hands to your legs as you swan dive. Roll your hands down your legs. Inhale and exhale. Now hold on to the backs of your legs here. If your hands are by your feet, you can put your peace sign fingers around your big toes. Rest your thumbs on top of your big toes. We're going to do a resisted lift. So use your arms to hold you as you try and lift the body, lift the upper half of the body. Resisted lift, inhale, and as you exhale, elbows out to the side, fold. You could be doing it from up here also. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, resist your lift. Exhale, elbows out, fold. Okay, now bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up and press through the feet. Come the rest of the way up. And heel toe or hop. Take your feet back close and shake out the legs. All right, we're going to scan the body from head to toe, seeing if there's any movements, any final standing movements that the body is asking to make now. Anything that feels a little tight, just move around, loosening it up. Look around your space and see if there's anything you want to have with you as we come down to the earth, and then find your way to the top of your mat. Find mountain pose. Take a moment to scan the body. Feel the breath, feel the light. How are things moving through you? Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Still going to where you want to take your swan dive. Half lift, shine your heart forward. Bend the knees and hips, fingertips down. Step back to down dog here. And in this down dog, bring your big toes to touch, your legs to touch. Take your knees to one side, hips to the other, and switch. And then come back to center and find your way to seated mountain pose. Hands by your side. Calling to mind your intention. Exhale, and as you inhale, draw energy up from the earth to feed that intention. Press your palms together to seal it and bring it to your heart. And let's go ahead and shake things out a little bit. Okay. We're going to do a couple of soft forward folds. So just gently raise the arms and exhale, melt. Come on back up, gently raise the arms and exhale, melt. And then come back to seated, bend your knees and find your way down to the earth. When you get here, the feet are grounded, hip width distance apart, and go ahead and let those knees open and close like little butterfly wings here. Okay, so we're going to turn the body into a banana or C shape. Extend your legs and extend your arms overhead. Okay, cross your right ankle over your left and take your right wrist in your left hand. Yes. Now go ahead and move your legs over to the left, okay, with those feet crossed, long legs, and start to take your upper body to the left. So we're in a crescent shape with the body here. You can feel that length all the way from your right ankle to your right wrist, going all the way up the body. And then bring the upper body back to center, lower body back to center. Release the legs, take the arms down for a second, shake things out. Draw the arms overhead, cross your left ankle over your right, take your left wrist in your right hand here, and we take the legs over to the right. Now, draw the upper body over to the right. So we're in a crescent shape for the body. And then bring the upper body back to center, lower body back to center. Uncross everything. Bend your knees, bring your hands down, and just shake things out. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to move into pigeon now. So go ahead and take this is reclined pigeon. Take your right ankle across your left thigh. The right foot is flexed. Draw the legs in towards you. Notice if that right knee is headed towards your face, and press it away from your face with your right hand if that's happening for you. Okay, keep your right foot flexed. Hold on to your left hamstring. Now, bring your left knee in line with the left shoulder and breathe in your reclined pigeon here. So here, some people like to hold on to their left shin instead, or you might prefer to have your legs farther away and just hold on to the outside of your left leg. Find what's giving your right hip a nice release as you send light, warmth, and healing breath to your right hip. Now, staying in your figure 4 pigeon position, moving your hands as needed, go ahead and take your left leg straight up, point and flex the left foot. Circle that left ankle one direction and the other. Now go ahead and bend your left knee and cross tightly at the thighs. So cow's face legs here. Hold on to your ankles or your shins or even the side of your legs, whatever's accessible to you, and move those legs around so your right leg is closest to your body. Your right hip is doing even more releasing here. Now release, unwind, take 2 feet to the mat, and open and close the knees. All right, moving to the left. Left ankle across the right thigh. Left foot is flexed. Draw your legs in towards you. Check out the left knee. Does it need to be encouraged away from the face with your left hand? Okay. All right. The left foot stays flexed now as we take the right hamstring, we either have the hands around the right hamstring or to the right shin or the side of the leg. And now the right knee is in line with your right shoulder. The left foot still flexed. We're breathing in this reclined pigeon. Send that breath and warmth and light to your left hip. Now maintaining this posture, moving your hands as needed, take your right leg straight up, point and flex. And circle one direction and the other. Come into cow's face legs here. This time the left leg is closest to your body. Hold on ankles, thighs, wherever you can, and move those legs around. And then release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, gently open and close those knees, and come back to center. Okay, we're going to take the arms long out from the shoulders, extend through the fingers and wiggle into a gentle fist. Extend the fingers, gentle fist. Extend, gentle fist, rotate the wrists one direction and the other. Bring your arms to rest and let your head move side to side. Bring your head back to center, bring your arms down by your side, scan your body, see if any final moves need to be made, any realignment that the body is requesting as you start to find your final relaxation position for this practice. And when you get there, inhale through the nose and take a nice slow exhale. Release your body onto the earth, coming into your final relaxation. Begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. And as you inhale, stretch. Exhaling, draw your knees in, give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side and back up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.